This new scale insect was spotted on the island approximately 6 months ago by the Pest Management Unit. This insect has been spotted on crops like mangoes, soursop, plums, guavas, and its main host, crotons. According to the unit, this new insect can affect up to 70 plant species, causing intense sooty mold complex due to its honeydew secretion.
It creates a lot of sooty mold is associated with it. So insects, scale insects, mealybugs, to which it is very closely related. They will remove plant sap from the shoot tips or from the fruit, and the excreta is very sweet, or is referred to as honeydew. So then the mold grows on that substance. So the sooty mold or blight is commonly referred to as blight, black blight, will grow on that substance. And then, of course, the ants will come to feed. So normally you see a lot of ants, black ants being associated, and it's referred to as sooty mold complex.
That was Pest Management Officer Thaddeus Peters. He said this insect was first discovered in the U.S. in 2008.
It's a pest that was first reported in Florida in the U.S. in 2008. And even then, the identification wasn't croton scale, it was identified as another species. But on further classification, it was realized that it was a different or very virtually new species to science. Number of things are imported into Grenada, including plants, so we think it would have come in on a plant.
He gives a detailed description of the insect.
Sort of flattish, oval on the top surface, the back. It's about 4 to 5 millimeters in length. It's green to greenish yellow, and close observation you'll see some dark spots. And if you use a hand lens, you might see some dark spots on the back. It reproduces quite heavily, so you see a number of life stages, crawlers and other stages on one fruit or one shoot, and it produces a lot of sooty mold or blight. So once you see, especially on crotons, which normally are relatively clean of insect and pests, so once you see croton heavily blighted, you can bet that the croton scale has infested it.
The croton scale insect has been heavily spotted in the parish of St. George and is slowly making its way into the other parishes. Peters speaks on treatment methods that help with its management.
Ladybird beetles, the Cryptolaemus ladybird beetle that was used against the pink hibiscus mealybug in the 90s. We have seen them re-emerging and feeding on the croton scale insect, so it's a good sign. But presently the numbers are low, and we need to increase, have massive increases by either trying to reproduce ourselves or purchasing from the outside. The Ministry of Agriculture has been providing some assistance, especially in the St. George's area where it's most observed. Areas such as River Road, Lamode, Sans Souci, Montmaurice, basically most of the parish has been infested, and we have done some treatments, spot treatments. Persons will call in, or we will, once we're in the area, we will treat whatever infestation we have seen.
He advised that farmers and householders can conduct cultural management by trimming and removing heavily infested branches or make use of horticultural oils as another form of treatment. For the Ministry of Agriculture, I am Mina Booker.